What if I told you that one of the most profound cultural transformations in the Philippines was brought about by a single expedition? Imagine a time when the world was still largely unexplored and brave souls ventured into the unknown, driven by a mix of curiosity, ambition, and faith. Over 500 years ago, in the early 16th century, a fleet of ships set sail from Spain, embarking on a journey that would change the course of history for an entire nation. This was the expedition led by Ferdinand Magellan, a name that would become synonymous with exploration and discovery. Yes, the arrival of Catholicism forever changed the course of Philippine history. When Magellan and his crew landed on the shores of the Philippines in 1521, they brought with them not just goods and technology, but also their faith. The seeds of Catholicism were planted, and over the centuries, they grew into a deeply rooted aspect of Filipino culture and identity. Stay with us as we uncover this fascinating story. From the first Mass held on Philippine soil to the construction of grand cathedrals, from the blending of indigenous beliefs with Catholic practices to the enduring legacy of this faith in modern times, we will explore it all. Join us on this captivating journey through time and faith. It all began in 1521, a year that would forever change history. Portuguese explorer Ferdinand Magellan, under the Spanish flag, embarked on a daring expedition. After months of navigating treacherous waters, Magellan arrived on the shores of the Philippines. On Limasawa, Magellan held the first recorded Catholic Mass in the archipelago. This Mass marked the introduction of Christianity to the Philippines. The initial meeting set the stage for future engagements, both peaceful and conflict-ridden. Today, Magellan's arrival and the first Mass are commemorated with festivals and reenactments. Magellan's journey might have ended abruptly after his death in the Battle of Mactan, but the seeds of Catholicism had been sown. Fast forward to 1565, the arrival of Miguel López de Legazpi, who established Spanish rule over the archipelago, further entrenched the Catholic faith. The Spanish missionaries were not just focused on spreading religion, they also introduced education and new governance systems. They built schools and taught the local population, which helped in the spread of the Spanish language and culture. The influence of Catholicism grew stronger as more Filipinos converted and participated in religious activities. Over time, the Catholic Church became a central institution in Filipino society, shaping its traditions and values. Today, the legacy of Spanish missionary work is evident in the Philippines' rich Catholic heritage, which continues to thrive. Catholicism didn't just change religious practices, it reshaped the cultural landscape of the Philippines. Spanish missionaries introduced fiestas, celebrating the feast days of saints, which became an essential part of Filipino culture. These fiestas were not just religious events, but also social gatherings that brought communities together. They featured colorful parades, traditional dances, and local music, blending Spanish and Filipino traditions. Over time, these celebrations became deeply ingrained in the Filipino way of life, symbolizing unity and cultural identity. The integration of Catholicism into Filipino culture is evident in the way these traditions have been preserved and continue to be celebrated with great fervor across the country. The journey wasn't without challenges. Indigenous beliefs, Islam, and other religions coexisted, sometimes clashing with Catholic teachings. The colonizers often used force to suppress dissent, leading to several uprisings. Despite these challenges, the resilience of the Filipino people shone through. They adapted and integrated aspects of Catholicism into their own cultural practices, creating a unique blend of traditions. This resilience was evident in the way communities came together to rebuild and support each other in times of conflict and change. The story of Catholicism in the Philippines is one of both struggle and strength, a testament to the enduring spirit of its people. Fast forward to today, the Philippines is home to over 85 million Catholics, making it the third largest Catholic population in the world. Catholicism remains an integral part of Filipino identity, influencing politics, education, and social values. The influence of Catholicism can be seen in the country's numerous religious festivals, such as the Feast of the Black Nazarene and Sinulog, which draw millions of devotees each year. Catholic schools and universities play a significant role in the education system, with many of the country's top institutions being run by religious orders. Additionally, Catholicism shapes social values and family life, with many Filipinos participating in sacraments such as baptism, confirmation, and marriage. Despite the modern challenges and the rise of secularism, the Catholic Church continues to be a powerful force in the Philippines, guiding the moral and spiritual lives of its people. From Magellan's arrival in 1521, a new chapter in the history of the Philippines began, marking the introduction of Catholicism. Catholicism's journey in the Philippines is a tale of endurance and transformation, from Spanish colonization to the modern era. The Filipino people embraced the new religion, blending it with their own traditions, creating a unique expression of faith. It's more than just a religion, it's a way of life that has shaped the values and traditions of the Philippines. The vibrant festivals and heartfelt prayers are testaments to the enduring power of faith. These events are expressions of a deep-seated faith passed down through generations. When you hear the church bells ring, know they are calling the faithful to gather just as they have done for centuries. Thank you for joining us on this historical journey. We hope you found it as enlightening as we did. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us create more content that delves into the rich tapestry of history from around the globe. Stay tuned for more fascinating stories and insights.